What's going on, everybody? How are you? Lighting's really terrible right now because I got the blinds open. It's actually a very nice, kind of early spring day here in Albuquerque. Just wanted to, I don't know, start a topic that I've been meaning to kind of get off my chest for a while. And that is, what do you do when you start a YouTube channel and you come to realize that you're not really that funny or maybe entertaining? We're also going to be restringing up my guitar for the day. How genty is that? Anyway, so yeah, what do you do when you start a channel and it's kind of not going where you want it to and the speed that you want it to? I know things take time, blah, 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 but oh God, I'm really shiny today too. Anyway, yeah, when this channel wasn't originally my channel, it was my old band's channel, Vertigo Venus, and we kind of started that channel out not right away when YouTube was a thing. I don't think we got going until like, let's see, 2010, 11, when the band really started kind of take off and do things. We released a couple of videos specifically for Digitech. That's how we landed our endorsement deal back then. We did a demo for their Whammy pedal, and then the following video was the Whammy DT, which is my biggest video on this channel. I think it still gets plays to this day, and it's at 23,000 views. And it came out like, I don't know, about 10 years ago now, I think, at this point, maybe 11. So that band split up, and this channel was dormant for 6 years, and then 7 years, or something like that, give or take. And I decided, you know what, let's just take over, because I don't want to say permission, but I got the thumbs up from the rest of the band that were still active members, not former members. And I just started uploading stuff. I think the first video I did as a return was the Horizon Devices Precision Drive. I have to say it that way because I get tongue-tied, sound drunk. Versus the Zakk Wylde Overdrive. And then followed the Sunday with Ola Riff challenges, more demos, including some Morley demos, which I think, let me see if I can find it. Yep, this guy right here. We're gonna revisit this pedal, just because it's been a while. I am a Morley artist, and shame on me for not doing many videos, but when you get something good, you just kind of stick with the product, right? So anyway, so as time goes on, I'm doing more videos and slowly getting subs and losing some, slowly, blah, blah, blah. I know YouTube has changed quite a bit since I started doing this, even since when the band started doing it. I mean, when the band did it, they still had the star rating. And now to the point where they show you how many likes, but they don't show you how many dislikes, which I found kind of not odd, but different. So you're gonna see me move a lot, because I am changing the strings here. So when I watch other YouTubers, of course, we all come to YouTube to be entertained, whether it's for comedy or education, something. But what if you're one of those people that just want to do what you do and not try to be something or try to be funny? Because I've seen some YouTubers that have tried to do that. Specifically one dude, I'm not going to name names because I don't want to start a feud or get, I don't want to diss the dude, but there's one YouTuber who does a lot of demos for metal stuff, and for the longest time he was just kind of average. I mean, nothing wrong with that, I'm average. But then you can see he was trying to be goofy and funny, like bigger YouTubers than him that I enjoy. I thought he was trying too hard. I don't want to do that. I don't want to just appease the masses or do something I don't want to do. I'm not saying that he doesn't want to be funny, but I have funny zings every now and then, but I'm generally not a comedian. Like, I love watching Bradley Hall. He's hilarious, and he's a brilliant guitar player on top of that, like, to the point where I'm going to join up with his online lessons now. Or like Glenn Fricker. He's educational, but also funny at times. And Ola as well. Those are my 3 favorite YouTubers right there. Brad, Glenn, and Ola. I'm nowhere near their talent level as well. I mean, again, Bradley is just a fucking amazing guitar player, and Ola is too. I know Glenn's a studio guy, and he's getting better at guitar too. And as am I. I mean, any guitar player who wants to get better is going to get better. But anyway, my point is, like, I'm not anywhere near those dudes as far as entertaining as that. So I want to thank everybody who does subscribe to this channel, because there are better channels than mine. That's for sure, especially with the camera image. For a year now, I've been using my phone because my partner in crime got a job that takes up most of his day. And it's involving video stuff. So the last thing he wants to do is deal with my crap. So, but things are in the works to get I'm looking down here, there's a computer here that needs to get fixed up. There's another one in the other part of the house that's gonna get fixed up that has a better graphic card, so I can do this in 4K, because this right now is an HD. Probably a better sound card too, because right now, if you guys can hear the music, it's just my old playlist that's in the background, the monitors, because the program I have in here, I don't have Adobe Video Editor or whatever. I'm using the video editor that comes with the computer. That's what I've been using for a while. So thank you guys for subbing and commenting and liking my stuff, even disliking that stuff. YouTube does monitor that as well, because I'm not an entertaining person by any means, and I don't boast that I'm a good guitar player. I think I'm decent. I get by with what I do. I started to learn as you go, so I can get better as a player and hopefully help you guys get better too. Maybe you're just starting out like me, or maybe you never thought of this practice tactic before. So yeah, I think I'm just going to continue doing what I do. I think I'll find something that will grasp people eventually, and if not, that's okay too. I know people kind of laugh at you when you say, I want to be a YouTuber. It's like, I would love to sit and do what I'm doing right here with you guys every day and play guitar every day. I mean, I got into music I started playing when I was 14, and obviously the industry has drastically changed since then. When I started playing guitar, you would flyer, I mean, you could still flyer shows, but you'd send out demo tapes or CDs if you could afford them. You have a band mailing list. The band I was in that had one knew my home address, which probably wasn't the safest thing, but my community was so small, and I mean, everybody knew everybody, so I wasn't worried about some crazy stalker fan. But things have changed, and I think me being now 43 years old, still trying to pursue music as a job, I don't want to give up on it. Having the day job it can drain me for sure, because that's not what I want to do. And I know that some of my coworkers and maybe even upper management might even see this. Sorry, not sorry. I don't want to work there anymore. I don't want to do what I do. I've been at that job for 18 years. I'm mentally done. Ironically, I'm off this week because I do have bronchitis. I had a fever over the weekend. That's why you probably didn't see a Learn As You Go episode 6. Even just walking the dog, I'm already out of breath. My doctor wants me to take the whole week off from work. The fever's done. I'm not contagious anymore, but I got to be on meds for 5 days. So this week I'm going to practice guitar a lot, and I'm just going to put out videos like this one right here. I'm going to do Learn As You Go probably today or tomorrow. I'm going to give the Sunday with Ola 124 riff challenge a go. I don't think I have any more gear to demo right now. I'm looking around. Oh yeah, the pedal, yeah. Oh, see what I mean? I think I'm just going to do what I do, man. If I find a cool niche and more people start gravitating towards the channel, that's cool. But if you guys also just like what I do and stick around, thank you. That's cool too. I'm not going to be somebody I'm not. If I'm funny every now and then, great. I think it's hilarious when I mess up my lines, even though I never have a script. I just go off of what I say, hence right now. We're in 9 minutes and I'm kind of just rambling. Yeah. I may find my funny bone and be more entertaining. I might not. I'm just going to keep going, because that's kind of the point. I'm not giving up. With this new computer I'm getting, I'm also going to get back onto Twitch. I do have a Twitch channel. I haven't been on in 2 years. Once I started getting in on the music side of Twitch, I started to get more followers. I was trying to be a Smite content creator. Fuck that game. I'm sorry. I know YouTube doesn't want people to swear for some reason. But yeah, I'm so done with that game. That's a long story. That's for another video on its own. But I don't even want to talk about that game. So that's my goal. I know the first video of the year was talking about goals, is to get that computer going and just get stuff rolling. Get a better recording program, get a better mastering program so our music can sound better. Goal 2 is to join the Taxi Music Company. I was already a member before in the early 2000s. Taxi basically, you submit your music to possibly get showcased or picked for like video game soundtrack or TV, that kind of thing. Or one story I heard of from a Taxi guy, the people who basically owned Britney Spears back then bought a song off of him for $1 million. Not saying that I can write that type of caliber music. I know how to write stuff too. That's the thing. Even though I'm this age, that doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing. When I hear about oh, this person's such a great songwriter, they can write this and that, I can too. I can do it too. I've done it before. The last band I was in, we had hit songs. Now, granted, they weren't like on top 40 American radio, but they were enough to grab people, and I can do that. So that's the thing I have to work on too, is not really self-confidence, but reminding myself that I've done this before and I can do it still. So if I become funny and entertaining, great, then bonus. But that's it. I'm just rambling now, and I haven't even barely touched this. I'm just too busy talking, but that's okay. Screw it. So next video is coming up, is going to be Learn As You Go. I think we're just going to go into more of the bending side, kind of expand episode 1. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe and that bell, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.